Hi, my sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, Aries. Welcome to your soul and love guidance for May 2020. But before we go into the details with the guidance, I wanted to mention two important things. And it's about the North Node. What's the North Node? The North Node is the ecliptical point in the sky that is going to be your karma, I would say, for the next year and a half. And why I say your karma, because you're gonna feel you're gonna want to get there all the time. Like I want it, and it's in Gemini, which is crazy about multitasking and keeping the mind always working. I know I'm a Gemini, so it's crazy because you always have all these crazy ideas and you want to implement them. So that is what's happening for you. So this month you're gonna start feeling like, oh my God, my thoughts, my communication, because we talk a lot, Geminis, and your North Node, you're going to be wanting to speak up, to want to talk more, to understand more about media, social media, things like that, and learn in a way, but not really learn, but just to speak up. Maybe you want to do something, a podcast or something that you want to open. I don't know, whatever. Um, is something that you're going to want to do it really bad for the next year and a half. And you're going to be like, I want this. I want to get there. I want to communicate my truth. I want to start marketing myself, because also that house where it's going to be in North Node in Gemini it's a house of marketing. And the second thing is about Venus going retrograde in the same house in Gemini. So this month to the end of June, it's all about just having your thoughts but not implementing actions yet. You're gonna try, but you're still gonna be like, no, I just want to think about things, and you're still trying to plan. So this is the month to the end of June when you need to plan ahead. What would you be doing in terms to your communication, your podcast, your TV show, whatever you want to do, your YouTube channel, anything you want to do in terms to communication, social media, marketing, whatever. It's in your mind this month, and it's about planning. So let's look at your cards. Sorry if I took too much about astrology and you might be bothered by it, but that is a complementation with this because it's very important. So let's talk about your first card. The energy coming towards you is the Queen of Fire. And I wanted to look a little bit more in details about what this means. And the Knight of Air is basically the clarifier of that card. So first of all, let's talk about what this means in terms of the Queen of Fire, this energy. I think some of you has been underestimating yourself and your abilities, and you have to believe you can do anything and you can accomplish them. So it's very important that you feel that way, because look at this woman. It's very confident. It's ready to fly, to be independent, to assert their independence and creativity. You naturally will be able to attract people if you want to, and they will assist you when you need any help. So you might feel this month maybe you will be a little bit magnetic. Your personality is going to be a little bit magnetic. All right. So if you start feeling that way, well, hey, take advantage of that. Be someone with great self confidence, feel attractive, right? Because, if you feel that way, hey, you will show an image of you being very well rounded in terms of your talent and skill. And someone who's, someone that will be difficult to throw off guard. Basically, that's what this card means. So be that person, show that image. And I know for some of you, you have a desire of attention and recognition, and you have to show your talents, who you are, because this clarifier with the Knight of Air also saying you're going to be able to feel this way, and you're going to show this personality of yours, because the Knight of Air is talking about events in your life that are going to be in a high speed. So your plans can now be implemented, but sadly, with Venus retrograde, you're going to have to be analyzing, because you need to think faster. North Node in Gemini, think faster before you act fast. So you probably will feel that you need to do those things once in a while in your job, like, oh, I need to think fast or act fast, even in your love life, because what we're passing through right now, you have to think fast like a Gemini and act fast, right? But like I said, Venus is retrograde, so that means you need to contemplate, but fast enough so you can act. All right, and you can feel unstoppable this month. You need to be decisive. You need to be assertive. And sometimes you will be tactless. You will be tactless, but it's fine. Okay? Use your intellect and creativity to rule your month, your day. Adapt. Adapt to non-traditional viewpoints, because you're going to need to do that. You need to take time to consider, your choices carefully. So what you need to avoid, there's something about you, and remember, you have to be decisive. What it needs to avoid, there is something constantly about switching in and on and off, about your peacefulness, and you might feel like you are not going to be completely peaceful in your mind. North Node is going to make you want more and more and more and more. So this month, you're definitely going to be with your mind completely going like on and off, back and forth with ideas and all this stuff. But you need to avoid to constantly, I mean, some of you actually, I would say, has been having a lot of trouble settling down. And it has nothing to do with the mind. It might be in love or whatever you are having trouble to settle down. Maybe this is not the right career for me, and you're switching on and off, like, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, and just switching from one job to another, traveling too much, something that is affecting your tranquility, and you know what it is that you need to avoid to bring tranquility. Okay, what you need to focus on, intention. And I love this card of intention, because what this card means is that you need to think about, what do you expect to happen today, tomorrow, or in the future. That's going to help you to understand the expectations. And those expectations are the seeds of your intentions. What an intention means, that you have to set a goal and intend to achieve it. Your intention are the ones who drive your experiences. So the universe, the angels, God, whatever you believe in, ask you to choose and infuse your intentions with love. Maybe sometimes you have some bad habits of having negative mental habits, negative thoughts. So you need to replace those negative mental habits with more empowering thoughts if you ask the universe for their assistance. So this is very much important. Okay, what you need to focus on, and what your lesson of the month is, fire ants. The fire ants. And it's so cute, because some other, I don't know what sign, got the same card. This is your lesson. This is your soul lesson of the month. And this fire ant represents aggression, rigid thinking, and we just talk about negative thoughts, following orders. The energy of the fire ant flares up without us noticing. There's something to talk about this energy over here, because it has something to do with gossiping and blaming, which are indicators of misalignment in place in your life right now. So you need to learn how to align your soul, body, and mind. So, let me see. I don't know if you can see this because my screen. Okay. So, you should know by now what this means in terms of finding the alignment, soul, body, and mind. How can you break free from drama and cool down when you get aggressive and upset? Because, certain people can get you. But believe it or not, you are a sensitive person because surprisingly, fire ants are very sensitive. So please don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. All right. So be thoughtful and disciplined. If you start gossiping and arguing, then you know you were misaligned. And if you need to go into alignment, please take a solo time. Walk at night. You okay? Okay, by the way, this is the area to attract love. So this is for singles, the ones who are not in a relationship at all. They're just on and off with someone or completely alone. And these are for the couples, the ones that are living or not together, married or not married. For you singles, vision. Let's see what it says. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. So, how do you attract love with your vision? And I wanted to clarify a little bit this. And this represents you. It can be a man or woman. But what's in your mind or what should be in your mind is happy home, right? Look at this ring here and look at this home. Being committed to have the vision. Maybe you know this is what you want. You have the vision, but you're not following your vision. And you're falling for someone who is not giving you this, what you really need. What did you need in a relationship? Right? I don't want to sound like your mother, Aries, but hey, vision, what you need to vision, home, and commitment. Someone who really wants to commit to you and have a family with you. And sometimes you can get involved, anyone can get involved with someone because I have a hope that this person will get serious with me over time, and then you miss other opportunities. So your vision is have someone who commit to me and have a family with me. So that's what you need to vision. And obviously take the proper actions to find that, to attract that type of people and get rid of the ones who are not part of your vision. Because it depends on our actions. If you find someone who keeps you on and off and it's not taking you seriously and you feel like you're the one putting all the effort, then there's no point. It's not part of your vision. So you put that in the side and you wait or look for, which doesn't matter because whoever comes to your life and shows commitment, then you know that's the right person. For my couples, peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. And why I'm doing this, remember the fire ant. Fire ant. So, how can you keep and maintain or make your relationship get better or maybe step up to the next level? Whatever you want, show romance and open the door. The sun, the moon, and the key. So what's the key? What's the key for success? Right? Light up the romance. I think it's so clear, right? Somebody's like, how? I don't know. You should know your partner better. What's that your partner love? Maybe you need to go for a romantic date. And it doesn't need to be in the night, can be in the morning, either night or morning. Maybe do something, cook something for your partner or, whatever it is. There's something you need to focus on and have it a peaceful night and day. don't go here. If you get angry or you just sensitive like a fire ant and you just want to say, you know what? Take a solo time, go to the bathroom, count from 1 to 10, go back and says, oh, hey, and start over again. All right. So my Aries, if you need a private reading with me, you can click right here in this website link, which takes you directly to my website. I have all the readings 50% off, more than 50% off. I will recommend you to just go ahead, take advantage of it. I wanted to make it very accessible for everyone. I know what we're passing through. So anyway, thank you very much for staying home with me. Subscribe, leave me a comment. Tell me what's your goal, what's your intention. Remember, setting a goal and your intention is to achieve it, right? Achieve that goal. So leave a comment and give me a like, and please share this guidance with the world. Share it to help others. And staying home with me, it's great because you saving lives, saving your life, saving people's life, and helping people with in the group, in the vulnerable group like me. I have an immune system condition. I'm stuck. I'm stuck at home. I can't go out. So when you stay home, you you let me breathe. Literally, you let me breathe. You know, like, please stay home. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. Use your mask, your gloves, and please, if you go out, stay 2 meters or 6 feet away. Social distancing is important. It's important. We can do this together. See you in the next video. Bye.